Howdy y'all, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with another combined video. So this one is going to be for Shake It, Scrap It, Create It, week 38. So our prompts were orange, coloring, and tag. And then I'm also combining this with Scrap Timber, hosted by the Scrappy Sisters. And today is actually Monday, so I'm going to do doodling and circles. And I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. Y'all know I have a couple kits I've been working with this month. I'm going to use the school one. And 52 weeks of favorite photos hosted by Miranda Weber over at My Scrappy Life. And I think that's all. So, I have a lot to combine, but this is going to be a pretty simple layout. So this is what we're going to work on. So, as you can see, I have a bunch of junk I pulled out. Stickers, things like that mostly. And my photos. This is actually a piece I printed from a digital collection, and I cut it out in circles because I know it's probably hard to tell, but it's pink and it has the alphabet on it like kindergarten paper. These are some zip strips from the collection, and so that encompasses my circles, and the color orange I matted my photos with, and this is photos of my Laney Boo going to kindergarten this year. I would love to say that it has been an easy year so far, because we've already been back in school for over a month, but it has not been easy for Laney leaving her mama, and so it has definitely been an adventure. But I think she's finally settling in now, so that's a good thing. I apologize for the sniffles. I did have surgery. I am recovering. Today was my 1 week, which it's technically been 6 days, but my 1 week checkup from surgery, and he said that I am doing great to have had major abdominal surgery, and it's just going to take time to heal. So, I guess time is all I have. So, I am going to keep this really basic on putting things down. And then, I think for doodling and coloring, since we have them both, they're almost kind of one and the same, but they're not. But, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I think I'm just going to draw in some little things, or maybe I'll color some little stars or hearts or something on the page. I don't know yet. I haven't got that far. So, I'm having to really take it easy and not overdo it. And I'm not good at that. I'm not a good patient when it comes to rest. So I can only set up for a little while at a time. I'm still in a lot of pain. And, but I'm on the flip side now. He said that it should just get better from here. So, I know I said before, I don't know if anybody even cared, but they did go in and repair a hiatal hernia. My intestines were twisted, and so they had to cut out a lot of scar tissue and untwist them and sew them back in place. And so it's not been fun. I don't recommend it. Zero stars, do not recommend. But I'm doing okay. So I guess the perks of it will be that I will lose some weight that I've needed to drop because I pretty much can't eat and can barely drink. So, but yeah, thank you for all of you guys who have messaged me sent me cards. I do appreciate it. I've not been real good about getting back to everyone because I have been doing a lot of sleeping when I can. And so just know I'm here. I got it. I do appreciate it. If I didn't get back to you, it's not intentional. It's just recovery and me trying to be a good patient. Hence, try. I'm not always a very good patient, so. Okay, so as you can see, don't have a sketch or anything like that I'm following. I'm just kind of going with it. I'm thinking I can use some of these stickers to kind of fill in and like do a little thing here. I don't really have a tag per se, so I'm gonna pretend this is a tag and call it good enough. So don't tell anybody. I always say I'm not the craft police by any means. This is just to get you thinking outside the box and to have fun and use what you have. So, you know, if you don't have something, substitute something else that's close. This looks pretty close to a tag to me. Okay? I am using lots of swap items. This was made by Marian Odom. I've had this stuff for a long time. This one was made by Stella Harris, and let's see, Shelley War, I think, is who made the school bus. And I think all the rest of this is stickers. I don't know. Someone did gift me these stickers. I don't know who. And these ones are Dollar Tree stickers. So I am going to work on using some stuff up. I've had a lot of like younger school stuff for a while because whenever I did all the swaps with Ginger and on Swap Addicts Anonymous, I was in their school swap and we did all the grades. But my two babies are graduating high school this year, so I didn't really have a need for all the younger stuff, but now I've got grandbabies that's going into school, so new use. So now I have a reason to use up those things. I just thought this would be cute with all the numbers and, you know, because they're learning their numbers and ABCs, but gosh, they expect kindergartners to know a lot these days. I mean, when I was in kindergarten, I remember singing songs and learning how to tie my shoes, but these kids have to go in and like be able to read actual words and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, wow, like do addition and subtraction straight out the gate. But I'm glad I'm almost done with school. I'm not the responsible one anymore for it. I know I'm going to be sad when my babies graduate, but I'm also going to be glad that we are done with that chapter and getting up early and all that stuff. Okay, so that sticker said kindergarten, and it was on this. I just cut it off. And let's see. I'm thinking I can add some of these stars. I just don't want them to be like all even. Let's see here. Maybe a shoe. You know, you gotta have new kicks for school. Let's see. Let's put that there. Here's some scissors. I don't know. I have a vision in my head. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I can put that there. think I'm gonna journal a little bit and tell about her hard her hard transition to kindergarten. Let's see, a backpack. I feel like if I don't use these stickers, like I'm never gonna use these stickers because I've had these for a very long time. And okay, I think for my doodling and coloring, I think I'm gonna take my pen or maybe even a marker and do some colors and just draw like maybe some little stars or some hearts like in this area, and then of course do my journaling, and then pretty much it'll be done. But I think I'll do that and I'll just post a picture at the end, because there's not going to be a rhyme or reason to it. But so I'll post a picture at the end, so if you want to see it, just fast forward. So let's see. I know it's hard to see because all the colors are kind of washed out on here. But we need to shake for next week's prompts. I'm hoping to get caught up and not be so far behind, since I'm somewhat on the mend. I'm still going to take it easy and try to film as I go, but I'm going to try not to have to combine a whole week at once. So, embellishments. Bless you. Brooke is doing dishes and she sneezed. Okay. Chipboard. And then I did refill the techniques and tools and the shapes, colors, numbers this week because they were completely out. So I'll mix these up good and see what we get. Punches. So chipboard, punches, and we got shapes, colors, numbers. Stir them up really good. I did leave out last week's prompts, so orange and coloring, so that we wouldn't get it again. And this one is brown. So the color brown, punches, and chipboard. Now, I always say I'm not the craft police, so if you don't have some of this, substitute something else close, and just use what you have, and just be creative. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me and for supporting me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and that it inspired you, and that you will come back and hang out with me again. And until next time, bye y'all.